happened before. If it has, I don't remember it. And so, I mean, this is history being made.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've played in the past, but
yeah, probably.
PG Stats, do your thing. But overall, we're in for a treat, folks. There's gonna be some really good matches tonight, and there's a lot of things on the line for these players as they try to compete for a chance at the finals. So, see how it goes.
People talk often about how unique the other like top Falcons are, S2J, Wizzy, none. Gahtzu, like, equally as unique. His movement, not replicated by anyone. The way he's able to pivot, he uses really like incremental, like dash forward shield stop, dash forward crouch or dash back crouch. So really good at incrementally moving, and then uses Falcon's speed. He sort of like moves to a spot. He's like, are you going to do the thing I'm thinking? If yes, he comes and punishes. If no, he gets away. So we'll see how Ben, who's playing a relatively slower character, Sheik, is able to maneuver around that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy to think about, because like we see Ben moving around so quickly, and we saw that in his other sets versus Falcons. And it's like when he's able to get something started and move around pretty freely, he's able to make it like just suffocate Falcons and make it look like they can't do anything. But on the other way around, like in the Nud set, it was just really, really hard for Ben to get anything started because Nud was just all over him. And I feel like we're seeing that right now. Gahtzu has been doing a really good job of keeping Ben out and just getting these punishes and preventing Ben from doing, like, he gets these fast platform movements. You're seeing that he's wave lining off the platforms going for aerials, and Gahtzu's just not letting himself get hit by any of them.
Yeah, in general, you think often in matchups the faster character is the one who has to quote-unquote get in, but that's not really the case here. Falcon does have sort of like more weighty, slower hitboxes, particularly in the air. And Sheiks are so fluid that if we're in close quarters, you expect Sheik to often win that exchange. And that depends on percents, of course, because crouch canceling is strong as both of these characters.
Yeah,
the other.
For sure, for sure. It's also interesting to talk about because I feel like in the past, this matchup used to be considered just like, okay, it's Sheik Falcon. Sheik just destroys Falcon. There's no counterplay whatsoever. But in recent times, it's kind of gotten more even. People starting to understand that like Falcon can definitely punish Sheik harder, or if not equal to as hard as Sheik can punish Falcon. Really good run off up air, by the way, on Gahtzu's part to kind of make it awkward for Ben to recover and not let him take ledge freely.
Yeah, I feel like in matchups where the conventional wisdom has changed over time, usually it's because the way that you need to play the matchup is different than the way you need to play like the average matchup for that character, right? And the way as Falcon that you want to play versus Sheik is a bit different than it is versus some of the other characters.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And also, it's another thing with this matchup in particular, it's like the way Sheik recovers makes her pretty susceptible to a couple of things in regards to how she recovers. So if she lands on the stage, she's in so much livelier, you're able to punish in certain ways. She only has a certain amount of ways that she can like get back to ledge, etc., and amount of things she can do. And Falcon's the kind of character who, if you have a strong read on what she's going to do, you can just send her back off stage and deal so much damage to her. And it's like, how hard can you punish Sheik when she's recovering? And that's one of the main things you got to look out for in this matchup.
There have been a lot of like actual, I guess, RPS-esque situations. Like off of the Sheik down throw, Gahtzu's been choosing to not tech, and then it's, is there one jab, is there two jabs, that kind of thing. We've also seen sort of this particular game where Gahtzu gets a throw, and then he goes for maybe the knee in place. We saw a spot dodge. So they're all very aware of the option. Both of them are very aware of the option set they're playing with, and are choosing the counter to the conventional option so far. So we'll see if it sort of loops back around as the set goes.
And speaking of which, by the way, this is a very, very close game so far. I mean, both are like 50+%. Any clean opening should send the other one off stage and set up for an edge guard. And it looks like it's Gahtzu who's going to get Ben off stage, but misses the knee. And now it's... Oh, I thought that fair was going to hit.
It's
Stomp, tech chase. Doesn't get the crouch cancel grab.
It's big flubs right now.
I mean, this game is so important.
Yeah, it really is. There are a few cases where either of them could have finished that stock. There was like a double reversal, then Gahtzu misses and they reset. I guess stays on the ledge just long enough. Ben can't make it back. Gahtzu somehow, both of them shake their head. It's definitely one of those games where you both shake your heads because of the ending. It was good throughout, and the end got a little bit messy. But Gahtzu able to take the first game somehow, one game closer to Orlando.
I mean,
he's also really close to Orlando.
He is already pretty close to Orlando. But a little closer to Orlando as a competitor. I mean, like, I feel like if Gahtzu even doesn't make it, he's like a name you're 100% seeing in Orlando as like a last chance qualifier. So. Anyway, stomping the top platform, using the platforms to keep it on, and the down throw knee to send Ben off.
Those moves.
And grabs the ledge.
The up airs falling down were so smooth. He somehow gets the knee and then an early percent KO. That is huge for Gahtzu.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. And I like how Gahtzu stayed on the ledge there because in that situation, a lot of the time, she can either only go like directly next to the ledge or on the ledge. So by holding the ledge there as Falcon, you can just knee Sheik or hold ledge on reaction because of how much lag there is. So Gahtzu knew this and was able to just hold the ledge and be able to just grabs the shield. But just like that, you just are able to grab the ledge and just wait for Sheik to recover, and you can just have so much time to react and punish appropriately.
Wow, I really like that bear. Yeah, I haven't given enough kudos to Ben. Some of the reactions, like able to recognize that Gahtzu missed a tech on the platform, but to me it didn't look like he was going to land on the platform at all. It gets a forward tilt that made it very scary for Gahtzu. And here's another situation. See, he recognizes just in time that Falcon is bounced. He's able to get that tilt out and continue the combo. However, both times it's kind of turned around, and now he's down to stock.
And just overall, really good stuff from Gahtzu, just able to send Ben repeatedly off stage in reversal, even in these like high-pressure situations. I think that knee was definitely not supposed to be jumped, Ben. He might actually get reversal and die off of it. Yeah,
there have been a couple of bears more or less in neutral. You don't want to drop that edge guard. Yeah, so there's been a couple of bears from Ben in neutral. Oh, he almost
I thought that was going to hit, actually.
Crazy.
I think he actually did, but he just was a little slow. Yeah, there's a situation we just talked about a little bit earlier. It stays on the ledge. Ben has to recover the stage, just gets the knee and kills anyway.
Yeah, Falcon does have a pretty straightforward edge guard against Sheik when Sheik is far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the mix-up of the shorten and going right above the ledge and things like that. But Gahtzu's got it pretty well mapped out. I like the falling needles. Since there were no platforms on that side, it's extra potent.
I'm really liking also the movement from both of these players. We talked about a little bit with Ben earlier, as well as with Gahtzu, but we're seeing it like come to fruition at the set. Both of them are like using these really, really short wave dash backs, like wave landing after short hopping, and just doing these things to just like keep themselves spaced just appropriately away from each other. And it's just working out well for both the players in certain situations.
Yeah, both of these players like sort of make their characters more like a traditional step dash character than other players of their character.
Yeah.
Where you move like more incrementally. Okay, yeah, and you know, Ben actually able to even it up. There have been a couple of, I don't want to say like drops, but maybe like not converting as hard as Ben's been able to, and it's made the difference so far. If Ben can start to convert, it can make a big difference, and I think that this game is one that you really need.
Yeah. The down smash is completely stuffing Gahtzu's knee and setting Ben for an advantage state right now.
And see, there's another one. You get the grab, but only the grab. And yeah, it's difficult because the platform's there. That knee hurts.
Is that knee going to kill? Oh, just gets off ledge a little too early, but good mix-up from Ben to go like above the stage. The backer to cover the ledge and just steal the game away from Ben as he was coming back.
Gahtzu not afraid to drop right down. That fountain game was pretty nice from Gahtzu. A lot of ballsy plays. The aerials, I mean, particularly on the right, that just happened to be the right side of the stage both times with the first up air combo, then also coming way down with the back air. Those big calls were the difference maker between Gahtzu and Ben, actually able to convert in a way that takes the stocks. And I mean, at the end of the day, you got to take the stocks from your opponent.
So going back to Fountain of Dreams, pretty smart pick, given that Ben basically almost won that game. But again, Gahtzu just playing so well as well, and it's just good melee.
It's just good melee. Then the nair is to try to stop Gahtzu from jumping up to the platform. And I mean, in neutral, Ben's been doing pretty all right. It really is those conversions.
Yeah.
Using the needles in a smart way to take space. We get the grab. What do we get from it? Okay.
I really like how Ben actually dashed back after the jab, or turned around after the jab and then dashed back in to get the grab to kind of keep Gahtzu stuck in place and wondering, like, what am I going to do now? Like, what's Ben going to do? And in that moment of, I guess, hesitation or questioning, gets the grab. But gets sent off stage, and Gahtzu with these knees is able to send Ben off and take the stock.
Yeah, Gahtzu really has been able to convert when Ben is on the ledge or against the corner very often. Like another grab here, what can we get off it? Not that much because it's such a low percent.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to convert sometimes if you're a low percent and near the ledge, because a lot of the time you want to go for like a tech chase there or something like that, but if you're already near the ledge, you can't really get another regrab, so
yeah.
Kind of awkward, but makes the most out of it. And now it is Ben who's running the show right now, keeping Gahtzu above him with these really weird platform heights, and is able to hit aerial after aerial and keep Gahtzu in the corner. This could be really big. Trades with the stomp.
Ben has been peppering the back air that got it all started. I thought was really smooth, really smart. But you know, gets And see, this is the difference in conversion rate, is that Ben almost had his greatest stock, but it looks like he's not going to make it back.
Yeah, the knee reversed, and again, we were seeing this situation so many times. Ben is doing really, really well in neutral. Hits a couple of these really good aerials and keeps Gahtzu in the corner, and then Gahtzu basically reversals him and takes the stock first no matter what.
And another grab from Gahtzu. And look how big these punishes have been. He reads the spot touch. That's what I'm talking about. The calls have been so hard for Gahtzu.
Goes off stage. I think he meant to go to ledge there and doesn't go to ledge, and he could have gotten another stock off of Ben, but that back air somehow traded, even though he was directly underneath, and there's just more percent to keep up the lead. And the up air into knee to take another stock. Gahtzu's punishes have been perfect this game.
Yeah, they really have. And I mean, when he doesn't have a punish, he's been able to make the hard call or the bold play. That is super punishing. And I mean, that really is a difference maker. Ben, I think, in neutral again, has been playing really in a clever fashion, but it just hasn't led to the stocks. And now we're getting some dash attacks. A couple in a row is not always a good sign.
He actually just waited out the spot dodge and goes for the golden arch to side B and gets another grab.
It dunks him into the center of the stage with the raptor boost. Okay.
This is looking pretty rough for Ben, but keeps Gahtzu kind of stuck, and Gahtzu retreats to the top platform like we saw earlier, and just the raw Falcon kick.
He wasn't even really trying to escape the corner. I think it's that's kind of style, right?
Yeah, and
around.
Tries to style. Oh, he's totally trying to style.
He's using B moves. The B moves are out.
Yeah, but see if Ben can capitalize off this really, really clean needle into turnaround, grab ledge, bear to take the stock, but he's gonna need some big stuff right now if he wants to get back to stage and prevent Gahtzu from taking the set. The up throw into the weakest of knees.
Yeah, for sure.
Another weak knee. Ben's getting another chance of life here.
Yeah, okay, he's been going for like reverse cross up airs on shield, and also there was one before to knock him off the stage. So I don't know if that's like a purposeful choice or he's experimenting or what.
I don't know, but regardless, Ben is slowly making his way back. Great grab. Let's see if he can get a tech chase. Dash attack.
Another
dash attack again. Oh, Gahtzu off stage, but the needle doesn't hit. He's able to grab ledge first. Oh, this might be really big. Forward throws off stage and just jumps off and fares. A little pop off from Ben, and very, very well deserved, as he just steals that game from Gahtzu after Gahtzu was just running the show, and Ben's on the board.
Yeah, I mean, there was a really kind of a big call at the very end there that Ben was able to make. It felt to me like, okay, Gahtzu's got to either want to jump up with a stop or to get away. Maybe he wants to go for a roll. Instead, Gahtzu just kept holding shield. And that is the critical moment where Ben recognized, okay, I've got the pressure. I don't think he's going to do anything. Don't know how he thought that. I was able to get the grab that led to the stop.
And because of that, Ben lives another game and another day. And we're now going on FD, a very conventional Sheik Falcon counter pick that we're going to see, and this is going to be a lot harder. Ben does not have the platforms to be able to potentially recover on, to mix up with, to use movement on, and Gahtzu's going to be able to hit these grab into back air, into stomp, into probably knee to take the stock. Maybe?
Yeah, on the other hand, on a stage like this, okay, able to make it back. I think Ben, when the plats were down on Fountain, was able to use the aerial needles pretty well. And so that is one thing in Ben's favor there. We see it right there.
Yeah, we saw the aerial needles there as well. But Gahtzu with these trade the downer to the up air, get some extra credit in the percent, but I think this is going to be a stock. Jumps off stage and goes for the up throw into the up air to take the stock. And Gahtzu is up with only 35% on his first stock. Tries to just side B in.
Yeah, there's been a lot of side Bs in the last game and a half.
Tech chase, dash back out of crouch. Really good stuff from Gahtzu. And again, crouch cancels the get up attack into a knee.
Yeah, sees the miss tech. That was a reaction.
Tries to back air Ben coming back from the stage, or coming back to the stage. It doesn't really work out, and it could have been a really big reversal, but Ben unable to capitalize.
Yeah, not fully punished for it, which is kind of a shame. Okay, yeah,
he actually jumped. Yeah, you were talking about how he's using these aerial needles, and Gahtzu realizes this and calls out the aerial needles by full hopping above Ben and back airing him in the face. So just really, really good adaptation from Gahtzu to understand what Ben's going to be going for without the platforms on the stage.
Yeah, and especially on the edge like that, even if that back air hits a shield, it's really safe because Sheik is just going to be pushed back from the ledge. So it's also the safest time to make that kind of call. So I mean, super impressive from Gahtzu. That jab can be difficult. When they're bouncing, if you do the jab, when they're like not upward in the bounce, you don't get the jab reset. Okay, and again, a call out of the needle.
And now he's just stuck in the air. Ben just being juggled around.
Okay, able to make it back on stage somehow. Hits the Raptor boost. Okay, that time gets Needle into grab.
Now let's see how far. Yeah, Ben just got a tech chase perfectly if he wants to get something started. Gets 54%. It's a pretty decent start, but double up there is going to send Ben really far off stage, and he's probably going to go for the knee edge guard. Yep.
Yeah, and Gahtzu, I mean, it was overdue from last game. Really has been looking like the player who's going to make it to Smash World Tour Championships. Ben is going to have to fight something fierce to bring this one back.
I mean, we said that last game, and Ben did it, so don't count him out yet. But if Gahtzu keeps building up percent like this, it might be a little bit hard for Ben. I really love the roll to maintain positioning there and get the back air there. Like Ben, you see that sometimes against like ice climbers, but like Ben rolled into the side of FD, so it positions him perfectly to set up for a back air.
Okay, but those conversions, missed tech on the down throw has been something we've seen a few times. Gahtzu covering it each time with a knee. Ben's way off stage now, not going to make it back, and Gahtzu is in Smash World Tour Championships this December.
Congratulations to Gahtzu, 3-1, and honestly, well played from Ben too. He played really, really well. Just those reversals and just heavier punishment from Gahtzu were really what sealed the deal. But yeah, we're going to see Gahtzu at Smash